Improving on last year in the context of this group is kind of tough to gauge. We graduated so many guys that were such long-term contributors to the program that while we want to draw on the lessons of last year, it's kind of hard to apply them to so many new guys. I think, like probably every program, we want to improve our consistency. We want to make sure that we're finding the right mixtures of personnel. But we're a very different team than we were last year, and it's really hard to sort of draw parallels between the two groups. Some of our key returners, obviously Jake Gilmore, playing attack for us, has put the ball in the net an awful lot, and is probably the name that jumps off the roster at a lot of people. Bruce Preschel is back through the midfield and should be a real tough cover for a lot of people. Josh Coughlin has been sort of a do-it-all midfielder for us, and Jake Kavanaugh is stepping up more and more into that short-stick defensive midfield role. And Nick Buckley's done an excellent job down low as a close defenseman, being a real good shutdown cover guy, and we expect to see more of that out of him. We have a bunch of new guys who should have a pretty big impact on what we're doing. On the offensive side of the ball, we added a transfer, Kyle Powell, who's a very gifted goal scorer. We've also added through the midfield the freshman, Matty Shand, who's a very slippery midfielder and can get to the rack. Philip Bouquet is a mid-year addition and is going to be real fun to work with on the offensive side. On the defensive side, most of our new names are at the long stick midfield position. Ethan Ticehurst, Jack Spera, Joe Sorecchia are all new guys who are going to contribute a lot at that spot, as well as another transfer at the close defensive spot, Jake By. In terms of highlights for our schedule, and I say this every year, but it's true, you have to start with the conference. We play in top to bottom, the toughest conference in the country. And our stretch of 5 games to finish the season before the conference tournament, every single one of those is a battle. And while the non-conference games are going to get us ready, that's certainly where our eyes tend to focus when we look at the schedule. In our non-conference battles, we've got a couple of big ones. We travel to Limestone this year, which is obviously going to be a tough challenge. And in a few short weeks, we're hosting LIU Post here at St. Leo, perennial powerhouse from the northern region, and not a lot of time to get ready for them. So right now, all of our focus is on LIU Post.